Welcome everyone on today's Metal3 Community meeting. My name is Adam Rosman. I will be your host today. Today is 26th of July 2023. Please note that the meeting is recorded. And as usual, we would start with introductions, but I don't see any new participant among us. So the next one is just the reminders. I won't go through the usual reminders, but there are a few additional ones, and those are the review requests that we have. There is one old review request. It's not completely unattended, but the discussion has stalled a little bit. So feel free to add any comments that might come to mind. This is the bare metal host API v1 beta 1 proposal. I think most of the main topics have been discussed, but as this is going in very slowly, I mean, this is going to be merged after quite some time, there might be certain API changes that come to mind and you still want to implement them in v1 alpha 1. I had a situation like that, so if you also happen to have a use case that you were not sure before, but now you know that it would be good for v1 alpha 1, please also link it here. Don't just create an issue. But otherwise, that's all for this. And then we have the other two PRs from Javad, and these are also sitting there for quite some time. And one is about the fuzzing, and the other is for the TLS configuration flags for BMO. One of them needs both LGTM and approve. So basically, that was LGTMs once. The TLS configuration flags was LGTM quite a few times, but I see that new changes were added and the label is gone now. And I don't think I have LGTM rights here. And then the other one is the fuzzing. That's in the same situation. If you are familiar with this fuzzing or have some time, please check this also. These are pending for quite some time, almost a month. Yeah, and one of them is even older than a month. Yep, so these were the three different review requests. And then we can continue to the working group updates if you don't have any comments. Is there anyone who want to add anything related to either to the BMO API proposal or to Javad's changes? Yeah, if nothing, then we can continue. The next topic is the working groups, and I think there are no big change here, but I see that Mohammed, you are here. Is there something interesting or something that you care to share with us related to this? I've seen you unmuted yourself, but you're not talking, or at least I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, it's very bad. It's very noisy.
Just a second. I hope now it's better.
Yeah, now it's perfect.
Yeah, but all this just to say, like, there is no major things happening there in Ironic. Huey was finalizing the scripts that we use it to run the environment, and we are working together to run the scalability environment, and including the copy M3 and BMO with the fake IPA. On the fake IPA changes, I have addressed some comments this week and just have some other still in progress. When finished with them, I'll push that and notify the reviewers. Yeah, that's all.
Okay, thanks. Is there any other change or any other page that I should link here, or is this one change enough, or is there any other stuff that I should link here just for future reference?
I think this is enough. We have a couple of PRs open on Nordics, but I'm not sure which we should share. I will check with Huey later, and probably I'll add them, or we can add them in the next meeting.
Okay, sure. Thanks. Thanks. Is there any comment or question related to the scalability working group from anyone? If nothing, then we can continue. So among the discussion topics, the first one is from me. This was a proposal / idea from Mohamed originally. So thanks for that. And he created this project. We discussed it a bit back and forth, that should it be a repository level project or should it be a project level project page or table? And we came to the conclusion that this should be project level. And this meant to track the CI issues for the whole project. So this is kind of a new way of tracking it. I see that this is a closed project. We might have to look into it, that how to maybe make it open. I will look into that so that folks can actually see it, because I don't think there are anything that's how to say, like security wise questionable here. So these are mostly just related to build failures, but it's a way nicer way than to put these into the documentation. That was the previous approach, but I think it's much better. So let's see how this works. I don't know if there are any questions related to this, or what should I tell about this, but maybe the one thing that is or would be good to know or good to share is that when you create a issue that should land in this project, then other than the usual way, just creating the issue, you could select this project on the side and you can assign it to that CI Flakes project, and then it will be in the list and we can track that. And this is very important for us because it's very hard to debug. Sometimes that was the build failure caused by an actual bug in the code, or was it some sort of infrastructure malfunction that happens regularly. Sometimes Quay, sometimes the opt repository, the deb or RPM repositories, sometimes something is cached, sometimes the infrastructure provider has issues. So there are a lot of things that could happen. Yep, that's all. Is there any question related to this?
Yeah, just want to add, like, we added also some templates on copy M3 for the issues. So when you try to create an issue on copy M3, you get this new templates, flake or flaking test or failure test there that we use to write or to create the issues for the CI.
Oh, that's very nice. That's very nice. Yeah, I haven't created an issue since this was introduced, so this looks very cool. You can select from different templates. Okay, so if there are no questions, yep.
Just want to say that looks really nice, by the way, really cool. And do we publish that link somewhere, or it's still like kind of private?
I think at the moment this is private, but I think I have the administrator rights to change it, and I think we should. What are the opinions about that?
Yeah, at the end, this project is just collecting the issues that are on the KPM tree. So we can already filter them from the issues list or just see them through this project. Not sure if people from outside the organization cannot see the project. I didn't test that, but I expect they could, as we should change this to be publicly open.
Yeah, I can check that. I can check that if others can access it from the outside. But just to answer the question, it's not advertised at the moment.
Okay.
You should, like, if you go to the project level and click on projects on the top.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
If you see it, then you have access. If you don't,
Yeah, I have access. I was just wondering if like we grant access also outside of the organization at the moment, but that's fine. It's just like a curiosity, or if we have a plan to advertise it, put a link somewhere that is more easily visible, for example. Just that.
yeah,
It's fine as it is now. I'm not saying that we should do it now. Just wondering, like if the link is somewhere else and not just in in the docs, in the meeting notes.
yeah. I think if all the approvers and reviewers can see this, I would guess it's enough. Yeah, not sure if like the general public. Yeah, but as Mohammed mentioned, these are also like you can filter, like find these issues other way. So it's just a helping tool for us. Yeah.
All right.
I would, yeah, my thought was that let's make it public, but now that I think about it, if it's anyways just.
Yeah, no, again, it's totally fine if it's private. I'm not I'm not asking to make that public. My concern is that if it's like if there is any other way to find that link and not just come back to the meeting notes. I mean, I know that we can go to the projects, but just wondering if you have like some kind of private page where we can store this type of links, for example.
So far, no. So it's only here in the meeting notes.
All right. Okay.
Anyone else? Any question? Okay, if nothing, then we can continue. Next one is from Salima, related to the website. I have a GTM them, by the way. So I guess that's fine then, right? No other stuff to discuss, or actually I wanted to ask something. Where was that? Not this one, this one. So did I understand this correctly, that this is basically the first page or the first half of the first page or first section of the first page? So this will be continued in subsequent commits, right?
Yes, Adam, that's right.
Okay, great. Yep, otherwise it's merged. So I guess that's all. Is there anyone who has any questions related to this? These are not big changes, so I don't think there's much to discuss about them, but anyways, if you have questions, please ask them. If nothing, then we can continue. And this is from you, Ricardo. It's mostly what we have discussed last time, right?
Yes, exactly. It's I just wanted to put it in written form there. And yeah, so at the beginning of August, we should have a new bug fix branch upstream for Ironic, and for also Ironic Python agent, Ironic inspector. And so ideally, we'd like to do a branching of the Ironic image repository after the bug fix branch is cut. And yeah, there will probably be a couple of PRs between now and then, and I need to see if we actually find the time to do that at the end of like during August, because we have a lot of people on vacation now, and we'll have more in August. And I'm also going in vacation at the end of August and September. So I mean, this is like a tentative at the moment. Otherwise, we will go directly for probably branching in October, or yeah.
Okay, that sounds good. That sounds good.
Right.
I really welcome this. I don't really have any major comments about it. I can promise that we will have the Jenkins-based automatic builds to avoid the Quay problems, but we have raised the priority of that inside our team, and we are trying to push it to get someone to work on it.
That's okay. As far as we are aware of the issue, it's fine, I guess.
Yeah. Anyone else? Any thoughts or questions related to this? I mean, this topic has been discussed on last community meeting. So if you are not up to date, just check the video. And also there are the notes here. So if you have not followed this discussion, both here and in the team meetup, the whole team meetup notes, you can find the references. Okay, thanks. Everyone, is there any suggestions, problems, questions, something that you want to raise with the community or something to discuss? Okay, if nothing, then I won't take more of your time. Thank you for being here, and let's meet next week. Next week we will have triaging, and until then, have a nice week, nice weekend. Bye-bye.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
But thank you, bye.